What is going on, guys? Deezo here, and welcome back to a brand new video in the Washington Commanders franchise here on Madden 23. And we've got a huge matchup this week against the Philadelphia Eagles. Obviously, Carson Wenz going up against his former squad, a team that he kind of won a Super Bowl with, but kind of didn't. And they're playing really well this year. And Jahan Dotson, not far from outside of Philly, had some words prior to the game earlier this week. So it's going to be no love lost between the Washington Commanders and the Phillies as we get kicked off here from FedEx Field. And this is going to be outside of the back of the end zone. So here comes Jalen Hurts. Now, Jalen Hurts, one of the top quarterbacks in the league, surprising a lot of people, beating them with his arm. So we're going to have to wait and see exactly what he can do here. And he's going to sling this one down the left sideline, and that's a big-time first down. Devonta Smith is going to be there for a huge gain, setting them up on the Commanders side of the 50. Then he's going to just take this himself and get all the way down inside the 30, down to the 28-yard line, a 12-yard run. So I told you, you got to watch out for the legs as well as the arms. He is playing just fantastic football right now, but finally we get a big stop there, making it 3rd and 8. That was Cole Holcomb, the MVP of this defense so far early in the season from the 26, and Hurts is going to roll left and throw this one. It's going to be knocked away. And that is a huge defensive play, one-on-one in coverage, and that keeps them only in field goal range, so no opening drive touchdown the first time they've been held to a field goal all season long. And now Carson Wenz is going to find a man down the middle of the field, but it's going to be incomplete. I thought this was an easy completion for us, but it just kind of bound around in there, and Gibson unable to get a hold of it. Now the handoff goes to Gibson, and he's going to stiff arm one guy and gain 11 yards on the pickup of a first down to the 41-yard line. Here we go, 1st and 10 from the 41. Wentz has plenty of time, going to find Logan Thomas there for a nice gain. Take a look at what he did last week. 154 yards on the season so far. 2nd and 1 here from the 50. Handoff goes to Brian Robinson Jr., and he has 6 yards and a first down. A nice hard run from the rookie out of Alabama. Going to be seeing a lot more of him as the year progresses. From the 44 now, letting the clock run down. Gibson going to have this one, and the ball comes out, and it's on the ground, picked up by the Philadelphia Eagles, and that is another fumble for Gibson. Last year, he had the most fumbles by a non-quarterback in all of football. And so we will have to keep an eye on that as the season progresses. And Jalen Hurts going to have plenty of time to find another guy. No, it looks like that is Devonta Smith as well. Having a great first quarter here are these Eagles receivers. Nobody within 10 yards of him when he breaks open and makes that catch. And then the pitch is going to go outside. And this running defense here by the Commanders is one of the best in the National Football League, the number 2 defense in all of football. And that's going to be a one-on-one loss there for Williams III, going up against A.J. Brown. Brings that one in at about the 7-yard line. We're going to take another look at this. And, I mean, what are you going to do? Jalen Hurts on the run makes a perfect throw, and his guy beats the one-on-one coverage. Then they're just going to hand this ball off, and up the middle it goes for a touchdown. And the Philadelphia Eagles and Miles Sanders are going to make this a 10-0 game here in the first. So a bit of drama here early for the Commanders. Gibson is not with the starters. It is going to be J.D. McKissic in the backfield. 2nd and 9, and down goes Wentz. A big hit there by Sweat coming off the edge for the Eagles, making this a 3rd and 18. This offense just hasn't seemed to be clicking the first couple of games of the season, and this is going to be down the sideline for McLaurin, and that is incomplete. So the ball turns back over to this Eagles offense, and a keeper there for Jalen Hurts, and he's going to be swallowed up by the Commanders defense here as the first quarter is winding down from the 36 now. 2nd and 10. Ball is just thrown away. Great coverage by St. Justice and some pressure there by the front four. 3rd and 10, and Jalen Hurts going to have plenty of time. I mean, he has all the time in the world. He's going to sprint, see what he can do, and he's going to be sacked. No, it's going to be on the ground, and a pile of humans there just trying to get the ball back for Philadelphia, and it's picked up by Corn Elder down the sideline, and that is a touchdown for the Washington Commanders. Corn Elder coming out of nowhere. And you can't see me celebration, a little homage to last episode if you saw that one. Here we go, 2nd and 6. See what Philadelphia could do to maybe answer. And that's going to be Smith again across the middle of the field for a first down. 2nd and 8 here from the 39. And that is going to be caught on the sideline. Let's take another look, as this was a great strike by Jalen Hurts and a even better catch by Anderson, getting both of his feet in bounds for a first down. Glad that wasn't in the end zone. It would mean a little bit more. So here we go. Less than 30 seconds to play here in the first, and swallowed up will be Jalen Hurts on the keeper. And the second quarter begins. They're going to keep it on the ground again, and Cole Holcomb is there to go ahead and stop the advance. 3rd and 4 from the 47-yard line. Going to set up a little bit of a screen there, and Cole Holcomb again is going to be there with Ron Payne, and that shuts down the advance from the Philadelphia Eagles. Now the punt game comes into play here, backed up inside the handoff is going to go to Brian Robinson. He has plenty of room to run, and he's out across the 18-yard line, setting up a first down. Brian Robinson going to stay in there still. No Gibson here for the Commanders. It's going to be the running back duo of J.D. McKissic and Brian Robinson for the rest of this one. And then we're going to find McLaurin across the middle down to the 35-yard line. A big first down as the Commanders trying to stretch the field just a little bit here in the second quarter, and Wentz is inaccurate in that one. Can't find his intended receiver. Looked like it was the tight end, Logan Allen. And then this is going to be across the middle as well. This is going to go to Curtis Samuel. 3rd and inches. Handoff going to go to J.D. McKissic. And that is only rush number 2 for 2 yards here so far, as the offense has been pretty slow going for the Commanders. As Gibson in here for a little catch. He's been, or will be, playing more of the passing down running back spot here for the Commanders. Not really getting a whole lot of opportunity to run the ball, but an absolute dime here by Carson Wenz. He's good at least once or twice a game for a good throw like this, and he drops it right into Bates' breadbasket, and only where he could get it. That's going to be a first down from the 32, and here goes J.D. McKissic trying to get himself some more running room here for the Commanders. Sets up a 3rd and 4 from the 27. This is going to go outside to Jahan Dotson, and that is going to be just shy of a first down. So here we go, 4th and inches. We're going to go for it. Why? Because we got the big man from Alabama. That's going to be a first down and some tough yardage there for Brian Robinson Jr. from the 20. And Wentz is going to go back across the middle and find Terry McLaurin again. Sets up a 2nd and 1 from the 11-yard line. Wentz is going to throw, has a man in the end zone, and it's a touchdown for the Washington Commanders. Jahan Dotson, one more time this season. He has been an end zone threat for sure for the Washington Commanders. Those out routes on the sideline have been perfect, and he has been rewarded in those perfect throws by Carson Wenz. And here we go, 2nd and 8, going to be knocked away as Jalen Hurts goes deep down the field trying to stretch out this tight Commanders defense, and he's going to roll to his left, and down he goes. Montez Sweat there with the sack, bringing up a 4th and long. So the punt team is on in some good field position here for the Commanders, and down the sideline goes Carson Wentz again. Here he finds Logan Thomas, one more time. A second reception on the day for him, 15 apiece. Carson Wentz now is going to go ahead and find J.D. McKissic out of the backfield. That's a gain of 9 yards. Jump to 3rd and 1. Handoff goes to B-Rob, and he's across the 23 to the 21 for a first down. As time here in the second is set to expire, we're going to go ahead and kick the field goal, and it is good. A 17-10 ball game. 17 unanswered points by the Washington Commanders here in the second quarter. Let's take a look around the league. New Orleans and the Carolina Panthers. Baker Mayfield trying to bring his team to a 2-1 record. He has 184 yards, 2 touchdowns, and sitting at 14-23 at home. We're going to go over here and take a look at the Indianapolis Colts hosting the Kansas City Chiefs, and Pat Mahomes is doing what Patrick Mahomes does. 15 of 20 for 183 yards and a pair of touchdowns there as well, and a kind of shocker if you don't mind, but it's a halftime lead for the Chicago Bears, 14-7 over the Houston Texans. Justin Fields, 12 of 18, 110 yards and a touchdown. Well, let's get right back out to FedEx Field as we are kicking off the second half of football here. 17-10. I think I really enjoy the way we played that first half, and excited to see what these backs are going to be able to do, as Samuel is going to get this one in the middle. Nobody around him whatsoever when he makes this catch. I mean, everybody cleared out, and the little route there to Samuel is going to be enough to get us moving. And we're going to go back to Samuel here at the 47-yard line for another first down. Carson Wenz, he's starting to really settle in to this offense and making some good throws as long as he has time. This offensive line not super strong. And just as I said that, Brian Robinson breaks off a huge rush there. 7 rushes on the day for 42 yards. And then a penalty will back us up just a little bit. Carson Wentz has plenty of time. Throws this one down the field, and that is incomplete. Safety over to make the play on that one. 3rd and 5. We're going to fake the end around again, and then Carson Wentz is just going to have to get rid of this one at the 27-yard line. We settle for a field goal. Like I said, this offense has been playing very well, but this defense has been strong all season until we start breaking off runs like that. Sanders is having a fantastic day against this defense, the second-ranked defense in the league. And just as that goes down, an errant throw by Jalen Hurts, and that is going to be a pick 6 for this defense. Another game, another pick 6 for this secondary, playing out of their minds this year. William Jackson III, he gets a perfect jump on this, and I'm not really sure where Jalen Hurts was going, but to any avail, it is 27-10 now for the Commanders. And now Jalen Hurts going to try to rush. He has 21 yards rushing here on 5 attempts. The handoff this time is going to go to his running back, and he's pulled back down for a small short gain. 3rd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. They're trying to screen again, and this time it's going to be Payne there to stop this one. And there's Cole Holcomb back, very eerily similar to a play they ran earlier in this one, and our defense was ready for it again. Here we go. 1 minute left in the third quarter. The Commanders go 3 and out, and here we go. The Eagles are showing they are not done. They are not going to quit battling in this one, even though they are down 27-10. From the 45 now as we get started here in the fourth quarter, and this is going to be a quick throw over to the right side, and that's going to be a short gain from the 40 now. 3rd and 5. They're going to go back to the screen, and finally he throws off Cole Holcomb. He has been very strong in defense of that screen all day, but third time's a charm, I guess, for the Eagles. And here we go from the 28-yard line as time is ticking down. This is going to be tossed over to the big tight end, Dallas Goedert, and that is going to set up a 2nd and 2, and there we go. Devonta Smith again into the teeth of this defense on a short little in route, and that will set up a 2nd and 2 from the 5-yard line for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they're going to just keep this one. Jalen Hurts will walk in untouched on the option route, And here they come, 17-27. Commanders in the lead here, under 10 minutes to play, and J.D. McKissic going to be trying to run this one out as much as possible, and that will settle up a 3rd and 2, and Carson Wenz is going to fire this one over to Jahan Dotson, and there's that out route he's been running so well for us all season long. After a short run, it's going to set up a 2nd and 12, and then a throw over to Gibson. Really, the only plays that he's been making today are those short ones. And then a man open. It's going to be intercepted. Carson Wentz had Terry McLaurin wide open on this play, but a fantastic read by the free safety is going to pick this one off. He had him open, maybe could have floated that and beat the safety. I'm not real sure. We'll just chalk that one up to a fantastic play by the Eagles defense, setting them up here under 7 minutes to go with the ball here, and they are driving downfield. Another completion here by Jalen Hurts. That'll bring up 3rd and inches from the 27-yard line. Big time stop needed here for this Commanders defense. They don't get it. It's going to be another run for Sanders. He is approaching the century mark on the afternoon. 2nd and 3 from the 15-yard line. That's going to be another completion. This one over to Smith for a 1st and goal. That sets up 2nd and goal now from the 2, and the handoff goes to Sanders. Does he get in? No, he does not. They're going to mark him short. 3rd and goal from the 1 as we reach the 2-minute warning here in this game, and the throw is going to be caught in the end zone for a touchdown. The big tight end Dallas Goedert is going to bring this one to a 27-24 game. And all we have to do is just run the ball out, and J.D. McKissic is going to be the guy to start making the Philadelphia Eagles burn their timeouts from the 33. A little bit of motion. That's going to be McKissic again on 2nd and inches for a 1st down, and the Eagles burn the 2nd of their 3 second-half timeouts. So here we go. 2nd and 3 from the 42, and McKissic is going to do exactly what he needs to. Gets another 1st down. Terry McLaurin grasping his arm there. He will be okay, but crisis averted if you are a Commanders fan. Here we go. 27-24 victory here for Washington in this rivalry game. I thought Carson Wentz played very well for us today. He really only made the one mistake in the latter half of that one. But the run game, let's talk about the run game in this one. I felt the run game today with J.D. McKissic and Brian Robinson was just drastically different than what it has been with Antonio Gibson. I'm going to give Gibson another shot next week. We have a huge game against the Cowboys, and maybe Gibson will be able to give us more of that leadership. But J.D. McKissic, I mean, it felt really different letting McKissic run the ball today. So we'll have to wait and see. Maybe we run with a 3-headed beast back there. I'm not sure. Bates and Dotson are going to be your top 2 receivers with 34 yards apiece in this one. John Dotson gets another touchdown. And honestly, this defense has kind of been the biggest star for us this year. And the brightest star over there on defense has been Cole Holcomb. Another 10 tackles for him. 7 solo, and 4 tackles for a loss in this game against the Philadelphia Eagles. Can't really say enough. I think this defense has kept us in games when the offense just really hasn't been there at all. And now we go on to Dallas Cowboys week. Cowboys week is going to be a huge one because this is a Dallas Cowboys team that is playing good football. They beat the Buccaneers by 1 point to start the season. They took down the Bengals in a very close match and just beat the New York Giants as well. Ezekiel Elliott is running the ball well. Dak Prescott is throwing the ball extremely well. He is also a top quarterback right now as far as passing yards go. So who knows how this next week is going to go. It's going to be very, very difficult for this defense. We're going to need them to show up like they have been, and this offense really going to have to show up. And the offense with Carson Wentz needs to show another level, because quite frankly, the passing game has been hit or miss. And need to see if Carson Wentz can kind of settle in and start moving the ball a little bit further downfield than these shorter passes that he's kind of been living on for us so far. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. A very good game against the Eagles. I really enjoyed that one, but it doesn't get any easier for us. The Dallas Cowboys 3-0 AT&T Stadium is going to be up next. If you enjoyed this video, please hit this video with a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for some more Washington Commanders football here on Madden 23. And as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.